everyone, it's Lily here at AIBC Europe, and I'm lucky to be joined by another amazing person. This is Andreas from Eyetencity. So hello, Andreas.
Thank you, Lily, for having me.
Of course, why don't you tell us a little bit about Eyetencity?
Yeah, well, Eyetencity, we started about 2 years ago basically we have a strong background in e-commerce, helping e-commerce businesses worldwide, creating software, mid-end of software, front-end. But of course, we have seen the huge shift, of course, to the Metaverse, virtual worlds, and we now simplify all these processes to help companies, global brands, local brands to join the Metaverse or the Web3 in general. Yeah?
Okay, and so in terms of e-commerce and the Metaverse, how are you bringing them together?
Well, there's quite a lot to do. So we see a lot of educational things to do. To be honest, my personal opinion, so what I've seen so far in the first 2 years, or in the past 2 years when I get introduced to Metaverse projects, from my perspective, it's too much gamification. And I think we should really cut off a lot of these gaming parts. And so this is something that I think Metaverse is still in a niche right now, but negligible, because when you see that there's a huge potential, we see in our daily talks with big brands, international brands, there is a demand for that, but they're completely discouraged and misleaded so far by the wrong presentation of Metaverse. Because nowadays Metaverse usually promoted, or the features are like, well, you can customize your avatar and there's so much gaming aspects and so on. And most of these features are already in the market since 25 years in the gaming industry, when you see all the big blockbuster games there, so that you want to address gamers, but by the same time they get bored because they say, okay, you're really talking about customizing avatars, because this is what we've done 25 years ago. So yeah, there's a lot to do, but there's a high demand, and we think, and I personally think within the next 2-3 years we see a strong movement into metaverses or multiverses in general.
Yeah, I think we really need to change people's mindsets about the metaverse, because people hear it and they get scared, they're frightened, they're like, I don't want to live in this digital world, I want to be outside. But actually the metaverse is just supplementing reality. It makes things easier for people. People already shop online, why not shop in the metaverse to make it easier for people?
Exactly, for both, for the either end customers, but also for the retail businesses. You see a lot of rising crime in cities, and when I've seen the city of, let's say San Francisco, for instance, they're 35% of the market now, the retail stores, with all the looting and rising crimes. Then in Europe we have rising energy prices, so retailers are struggling quite a lot and facing a lot of challenges nowadays. And also for the end customers, exactly what you say. So we have a unique chance to bring Metaverse to a mass market now, and to make it in the right way, because there's always, whatever you see in the past, is it social media or whatever, there's always two sides of the story. If the wrong people make something wrong or evil, I think it's the same with the Metaverse.
Yeah, it needs to be under control, but at the same time there's so much potential behind it, just to make lives even a little bit more easier, to see things from a different perspective. So I'm really excited about the Metaverse. But you're saying 2 to 3 years until we start seeing this?
Yeah, very quick. So because the technology is already there, but what we've seen is the wrong approach over the past years. So take off the gamification, as I said, and just focus on businesses. There's so high demand. Let's imagine a retailer can fulfill his dream of a beautiful. Let's say you're a shoe retailer, you want to sell shoe online. So of course you can create your beautiful 3D virtual store, and according your needs, and in a beautiful design, photorealistic design, that you really bring something that end customers are attracted by that. Not only shopping shoes, but they also enjoy the entire environment. And we have so many possibilities in the Web3, in Metaverse in general. What I see there, it's still untouched. So when I see the huge potential there.
And how do you think we can help people to onboard Web3 more into their understandings? How can they really be comfortable in their lives?
That's a good thing with understanding. So I think, or what we experience every day, is we take off all the all the scary words like blockchain, smart contracts, Web3, because nowadays people are shopping online. Let's say an end customer is shopping online. He's not aware that he is using Web2. He never used this word. So why should we bother people like, well, welcome to the Web3 and something like this? Of course, in meetings we can do this, but in general, to approach the market, there's no need for all these technical words, because we just say experience beautiful virtual worlds, see the beauty of it, of course, explore landscapes. We hold exhibitions with international artists there, but in photorealism environments surrounded by a stunning landscape. So you can choose. You place your art gallery in front of a beautiful snowy Alps, or rather in an ocean view or something like this, and all in photorealism. So you can interconnect with people, of course, on top, but that's not the main feature we say here. So
I really like that process, because I think a digital revolution is inevitable, but people don't even think back to like when the internet started, when email started. People just consume things as they see it in front of them, and we need to just put things in front of people and let them work out how to use them in a seamless manner. And that's what you're doing.
Exactly. We simplify processes, either for the businesses, but also for the end customers. We make it easy to step in. You can use your smartphone, whatever device you want to use. You don't need the latest hardware or whatever. You just can explore it very easy by clicking on it, and within 2 seconds, even without downloading anything, we put all aside of installing software of 1 gigabyte or more, and would be impossible for smartphones, of course, than for usage. So we did, I think there's a lot of potential when you do it right and you make it seamlessly and easy for people to access. The technology is there, as I said, and we just need to do it.
It's very exciting. It truly is. In this industry, we're on that pinnacle point where things are just transforming and everyone's starting to adopt them. And so how comes you joined us here at AIBC? What brought you here?
Well, I heard about this convention. It's my first time to experience this here, and I really like it so far, what I've seen. It's a brilliant organization behind, so you see so many people, interesting people. You got guided everywhere, so whatever, you never get lost, even with so many people here. And you see they're all have the same mindset. They all want to create something. Is it a gaming perspective? Is it more design parts or whatever? And they're all heading in the right direction, I think. So, and all see the huge potential. And this is what we all have in common here, I think. So it's so nice, conversations we have. Also we. So by the way, thank you so much for this invitation.
No, it's always. I'm so passionate about this industry, and I think the more we have events like this, and people see that we are a massive community, and we're moving things forward. It's a pleasure to see and meet so many incredible people. So.
And so there are a lot of people just to put it in the mass market now, because there are a lot of people behind this technology already. So I think there's really, that was the good part of the past 2 years, that so many companies could find their way and focus and so on, inventing something, new features, incredible new features. So now it's really ready for the mass market, I think.
Yeah, I think this is showcasing we are really ready, and things are just going to go absolutely explode very soon. So thank you so much for an incredible interview. It's a pleasure to have you here at AIBC.
Thank you so much for the invitation.
Thank you.
It was great.